private inventory that we're able to find for our clients in this kind of tough market.
Now, you have a guest with you, and it's Rachel Mahoney.
Yes.
Okay, and go ahead and bring that mic a little bit closer to you. And you're with Security Title. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, you also want to talk a little bit about why it's so important out there for people to have a title and insurance, and to also have escrow. So I'm going to let you guys talk a little bit about that. How about that? Why is it so important?
Well, many consumers don't understand what title insurance is and why they need it. And it's very important because it guarantees that title is as reported. And if not reported and the owner is damaged, the title policy covers the insured for loss up to their amount of the policy. Title insurance assures the owners that they are acquiring marketable title. It is designed to eliminate risk to loss caused by defects in title. Traditional title insurance provides coverage only for title problems that were in existence at the time of the policy when we issued it. And as far as the escrow portion, we act as the neutral third party to the transaction. So we're responsible for collecting and dispersing the proceeds and not favoring neither the buyer nor the seller.
Now, okay, it's so important. I mean, really, in all honesty, and I'm just saying this off the cuff here, doesn't everybody have to have a title agency when they buy a home, or not?
Sometimes when we deal with investors, they try to avoid title and try to avoid fees. When it comes to like a foreclosure or a auction bid, it's very important to be able to make sure that they have a title policy, because there are situations and stipulations that sometimes title is not cleared. And they're thinking they're saving a few bucks, and it doesn't work that well.
It doesn't work that well. Now, if you have any questions, you can call First Premier at 480-751-1366, or you can also was that right? Was that the right number?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've got them all down here. You can also call for a title agency. You can speak with Security Title, and their number is 602-488-1746. All right, so let's go into this one here. Why would a consumer want to do a short sale versus a foreclosure?
Well, there's a lot of big stipulation about short sales and foreclosure, and for many years, a lot of real estate agents didn't even know how to deal with it. We were dealing with it even when that wasn't actually a name well known. With short sales and foreclosures, there's a huge difference. Most everyone knows it's credit. Bottom line, credit's going to be a huge factor, but nowadays we're actually seeing that some people are not even really seeing a huge repercussion on their credit scores when they do a short sale. Compared to a foreclosure, you see there's actually a permanent effect on them. Then you see also that a lot of industries are now, especially executive positions or security clearance kind of positions, are looking into their credits to see what kind of effect it really does as a personality management tool for them to determine if they have a good position to be able to be part of that position or a job. So we're seeing it's affecting jobs as well. But the most important part was deficiencies. And deficiencies, the judgments that are affecting them, they tend to lose, or they have to actually forfeit the option to be able to avoid or negotiate any deficiencies. And that's what that means, is that the banks have the rights to go after them for life, for the deficiency of the difference of the house. So if they sell it for lower than what the value is, even at auction, they still have the rights to go after them for that deficient amount, for that judgment.
How long have you been doing short sales?
I've been in the industry for about 12 years, and we've been doing short sales even when people actually had equity in 2005.
So what are you doing to remain the leader in this industry?
Well, the difference with us is what we always try to do is that we're not like the traditional cash cow kind of real estate firm out there. And because we have the resources from, investments all the way to the experience of a short sale specialist, our agents are fully trained and they're supported through us here. We do everything we can to help educate our clients as well as our agents to help support them in any avenue, plus also be able to create different kind of packages that most can't normally do. We're not that kind of cash cow company. We're here to help them.
So when someone's listening to this and they want to work with someone like you,
Mm-hmm.
Would they call you first? Would they call a title agency first? What would they do?
Well, usually what we do is we actually join up with special alliances, just like Security Title, to work with the right ones in the industry to help us make sure that we give our clients every avenue available, because it doesn't stop at the closing table. We continue to move forward and help them through if they need, refinances, or if they need title changes. They could go to the resources that we're able to provide them.
Now, you do a consultation. What you were talking before the show, I wasn't sure whether we're going to do anything, but tell me what you were talking about.
Right. Because there's so much different changes that has occurred, and a lot of people are not fully educated about short sales, we do have a short sale survival package that we'll be able to provide for our clients if they have any questions, and that's free of charge. It's for our listeners today, so we'll be able to give them that full analysis of the house, as well as the options that they have and choices that they like to use.
So you can get the short sale survival kit for them. You can call here right now, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Get a short sale survival kit. You know, a lot of people out there have questions about whether or not their house is upside down right now or not, or, whether they should do it. What are your suggestions to the people out there that are in question?
Well, actually, the market has tremendously have changed here in Arizona. We actually are noticing in the last couple months it's been phenomenally well in our industry. You're seeing in August, of course, elections does change, and it does affect us in some way. So we always see a decrease in appreciations, or as well as interest, because a lot of people are very conservative. I know I was. So you never know where it's going to go. So before then, we actually saw Arizona actually increase about 24% in value. So we're seeing the trend starting to continue to move forward, and we're starting to see interest again after the election. So
now, what are some of the other things that you wanted to talk about, too? I want to get you involved here.
Well, I just wanted to mention a lot of people don't know what a short sale is, and that is when the borrower sells their property for an amount less than the amount owed to the lender. And this does require the lender's consent, and that's what MJ and her team can help sellers make an analysis if they're going to need to short sale, or again, if they have questions and they want a market analysis as to what the value of their property is and what their options are.
Okay, when somebody is buying a house that was short sold, is that how you say that? Let me ask this. And they're going through, they're getting a title, and they're getting a title insurance and an escrow. Is it different than if you were buying just a home outright, regularly?
Well, is it different in what respect? We are still going to handle the transaction the same with regards to, we will act as the escrow company and issue the title insurance. Now, we will work with the short sale lender to make sure we have approval for that lesser payoff, and that is going to be acceptable to them, because we don't want to issue a short payoff, because then we would be liable. Mm-hmm. So the end outcome to the new buyer is, from our standpoint, they're going to get their title insurance just like they normally would, but it's different on our end as to the way we have to clear title, and because the payoff is short.
So what are some of your final last words in the last minute that we have here?
Well, I just want to say that it's just been wonderful, and thank you again for providing us to be able to be here. Just the difference of what we could offer, what we're looking for, is that we are actually also taking it to a different direction and try to help educate our team, continue to educate our clients as well, is whatever we can do, bring them to the right CPAs or attorneys when it comes to something such situations like a short sale. There's so many different things that does occur, and just like title and escrow, it does change when it comes to the process and the procedures to get clear title.
Now, if you were to call MJ at First Premier Real Estate Group, her number is 480-751-1366. Now, that website is firstpremierreg.com. Also, if you want to call for the security title, that number is 602-488-1746, and their website is securitytitle.com. They're offering for everyone now that short sale survival kit. That's information, and everybody, you need that to give you power to know what you want to do, know whether or not you should short sale or not, or maybe even your house has equity in it. So give them a call at 480-751-1366, or go on her website. It's firstpremierreg.com.